Hi folks, let's take a wild trip down an alternate history rabbit hole. Imagine for a moment if California was colonized by China. First, let's set the stage. It's the early 15th century and the Ming dynasty is at its peak. Admiral Zheng He with his massive fleet isn't just exploring the Indian Ocean but crossing the Pacific. Pretty mind-blowing, right? Now picture this. Instead of setting foot on the beaches of Mombasa, Zheng He and his crew land on what we now call California. They encounter Native American tribes trading silk and porcelain for fish and acorns. Cultural exchange starts to flourish. The Chinese, known for their advanced shipbuilding and navigation, establish a coastal colony. Towns with pagoda-style architecture spring up and the scent of incense mingles with the salty ocean air. Imagine walking through a market where Mandarin is the lingua franca, and you can buy both Chinese tea and local Californian goods. Now let's think about agriculture. The Chinese introduced rice paddies to the fertile California valleys. California wine country might have been famous for its rice wine instead of its Cabernet. And those iconic California oranges, they'd be joined by litchis and longans. Fast forward a few centuries to the gold rush era. Instead of 49 ERs from the East Coast, you'd have prospectors arriving from across the Pacific, bringing with them innovations in mining and metallurgy. San Francisco, already a bustling port, would become a major hub of the Chinese diaspora. Think about the impact on technology and education. Chinese inventions like gunpowder, printing, and the compass would have integrated into the local culture far earlier. California might have been a technological powerhouse before Silicon Valley was even a concept. Politically, the influence could be massive. The state's governance might blend Chinese bureaucratic systems with indigenous practices, creating a unique hybrid political structure. What kind of global power dynamics would we see if the Pacific was a Chinese-dominated sphere? Of course, history is complex and filled with what-ifs, but imagining California as a Chinese colony opens up a fascinating dialogue about cultural exchange, technology, and global influence. Who knows how different our world could be? So next time you're enjoying some sushi or a sunset in California, take a moment to ponder this fascinating alternate history. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you in the next thought-provoking adventure.